Hey, you guys. I wish we could talk more freely. I'm sure nobody else is listening. I just want to tell you privately here on YouTube that we are trying to stay out of jail, as YouTube jail, as much as possible, trying to be really exemplary citizens of the YouTube environment. Make sure we don't give you anything but wonderful, acceptable, supported information that nobody could possibly take offense at or disagree with, and nobody could have their feelings hurt. No government agencies could be contradicted. What else? I'm thinking of the rules of being a good person here that we've learned from the generosity of YouTube teaching us. And one of them is, don't mention the name of any bad people that might be sneaking in to be guests and you thought they were good, but only YouTube really knows. So you don't know for sure. So this person that I just interviewed, I mean, in my limited capacity to understand who's good or bad, I thought they were good. I thought they were incredible. But, you know, I've learned that my judgment on that is subject to higher powers from the platform. So I'll just tell you, so as not to harm you with anything offensive at all, is this was a lady who has done some incredible work, and she was connected with a big event that I can't mention because that would be misinformation. And I think I can tell you, I can't tell you her name because that might hurt someone's feelings. And I certainly would never want to do that. Her initials are JP. And let's see, what else can I say about her that's safe, that would not show bad qualities on me. Her hair is kind of gray color, gray blonde, and it's about this long. And I think she wears glasses sometimes. That gives it away, right? That should tell you who she is right away. And it was an incredible interview. And if you are not wanting to save yourself from, offensive information, that there will be a link for people who are not understanding the higher teachings of the social media platforms to only have acceptable trains of thought. For you people that are still not fully re-educated, there is a link below that you can go and see her video. And you might find it interesting, and later on you can, repent that you even looked at it and try to be a better person. And that's the whole point of it. We're going to give you as much information on these interviews as possible, but when it turns out to be a, horrible person that you really don't have the mental stability to listen to and be okay, then we have to put it in a separate link. The other thing that I mentioned on the end of the interview, when I was doing the wrap up with Doug, is that what this all comes down to, and I can't mention the subject that we just went into, but this really critical subject about what's happening to humanity and life on the planet is that what is the solution? And I said, aside from not doing anything harmful yourself and spreading this new energy of spiritual awareness, and spiritual awareness just means real awareness, of who you are and where you came from and how that happened. I don't want to say anything unacceptable here, but I think if you're looking for a solution to a problem that I can't detail on this platform, if we don't want to disappear, then I would have to just say in general, it's a consciousness issue. And over tens of thousands of years, we've been seeing humans at a very low, orchestrated level of consciousness where they hurt themselves and each other. This has been going on without a break for tens of thousands of years, I would say, at the minimum. And if we want to change that and not just keep the same cycle going over and over and over with self-destruction and destruction of others, then we have to break out of the hypnosis that we're in right now that makes us act that way against our real nature. We started a group to do that, to work for this is not for the general public, but for those people that are seeing what's going on in the world and willing to do the work in themselves and become aware of thought and emotional patterns that are destructive, and be willing to refocus those in a good direction that's self-healing and healing of others. And it can be done. It's been demonstrated on small scale, as we've made some videos about that. But we have a short time remaining now where I think we still have the free will to demonstrate it on a bigger scale. If that's of any interest to you, you can check out planetaryhealingclub.com or write to me with questions about it, richard@lostartsradio.com. And I'll either answer directly or put it into a video that we're making or something like that, so we can keep our communication open. The other thing that I should have remembered before too is we have a mailing list that we've been compiling if we can't reach you with videos for obvious reasons. And you should get on that. It doesn't cost any money. I've been saying for the last week or so that I'm about to start sending out personal messages through that email list. And the easiest way to get there is, I mentioned planetaryhealingclub.com. Go to that webpage, because the link to the free email list is just to the right of the sign up button for Planetary Healing Club. And if you get on that, then when we start sending out these messages on that to that email list of recipients, then you'll be on it. You'll get whatever we're sending out. So I encourage you to do that. It'll say something like sign up for email list or join email list, or it's a green button to the right of the Planetary Healing Club sign up. planetaryhealingclub.com is the page. And that's about it. So remember the link below that I just told you about, in case you want to actually hear the interview that I'm talking about, which I think was important and powerful. And the lady that I can't name seemed to like it. Planetaryhealingclub.com, and whatever you do, whether it's anything with us or not, don't undervalue yourself or the influence that you have on the world. One person with focused intent has more effect than thousands or more who are scattered all over the place, just wrapped up in, watching TV and that sort of thing that we're supposed to be doing all the time. So I appreciate you very much. Thanks for being here. I apologize for not being able to say more, trying to put it between the lines. Draw your own conclusions, and we're at lostartsradio.com, and we'll meet you there. Talk to you soon.